Hello and welcome everyone, it's Martin here with CryptoGains. Let's begin with a quick overview of what's going on with Bitcoin. Here I have the 4-hour chart and we can see that we're trading in a bit of a range. Typically on the 4-hour chart, what I like to see for buying opportunities is the relative strength index dipping under 50. As we can see, whenever it dips under 50 briefly, it typically bounces back up again and it resumes the uptrend. At the minute, the relative strength index is at 57. Probably there will be a bit more downside potential. Also, the blue MACD line is below its signaling line at the minute, so I wouldn't see this as particularly good opportunity to initiate long positions. But of course, on the daily chart, the bullish case remains. We had another near bounce from the overbought territory, and I said the good opportunity for the daily chart buying opportunities is when the relative strength index bounces from that 70 level or that overbought territory. Now moving to Ethereum versus Tether, what we have on the daily chart is a fairly sustained uptrend. In addition to that, at the minute though, it looks as if the MACD line is crossing down to its signaling line and the relative strength index is declining, even though it's on the rise during the last trading day. So there could be more downside before it resumes its uptrend, with probably 450 would be a good level to initiate long positions with a target at 480 and stop loss around the 440 level. Now, XRP versus Tether, here I have the analysis that I conducted a few days ago describing that consolidating triangle. It broke outside of that range and now it's trading above 0.27. On a longer term time frame, what I see is a good opportunity to initiate long positions whenever it trades above 0.27 with a stop loss at 0.264 and initial take profit target at 0.294. We're seeing very robust setup with the relative strength index at 67, and also both the MACD line and the signaling line above 0. Moving to Litecoin versus Tether, I've shared a couple of ideas on this pair in the last few days. It performed very well, but what we were seeing was a fairly substantial break above the 67 level. In light of this, what I'm suggesting as a continuation in a more long-term trade is to wait for a break above 69, and if that happens, initiate long positions with a target at 78 and stop loss at 66. You can see that the ratio is geared towards more upside than downside, giving you a handsome risk to reward ratio. Additionally, what we're seeing is, I think Monero has turned the tide and now it will be moving up in the coming days. I would just wait for it to trade consistently above 118 to initiate long positions, and also ideally I would like to see that relative strength index moving a bit more decisively above 50, and most importantly I would wait for that cross on the daily chart for the MACD blue line to cross above its red signaling line. So in this case, over 118, I will be looking for long positions with a target at 128 and stop loss at 113. And finally, just briefly touching on Chainlink versus Tether. And what we can see on the daily chart is a fairly robust, fairly consistent uptrend with higher highs and higher lows, supported by an increase in the relative strength index as well as the MACD. And at the minute we're testing some of that lower range of that uptrend. So the way that I'm reading the 4-hour chart is I'll be looking to initiate long positions above 12 with fairly conservative stop loss at 11.5. We can see that this was tested on a couple of 4-hourly candles in the last couple of days and it persisted. And my initial target is going to be around 13.3. Thank you very much for joining me today. These are the ideas. Remember to continue expanding your knowledge with the CryptoGains Market Insights subsection and join our Crypto Signals Made Easy group for more ideas. Trade wisely and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and if you liked what you see and you're not already with us, click on the link in the description below and become part of the StormGain community. That way you will never miss another opportunity and you will become a more profitable crypto trader. See you soon.